Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie. This is going to be the romance takeover buddy read recommendation video for you guys. Okay, I don't know what that intro was, but sorry. So earlier this week, I put out an announcement video that a bunch of me, and a bunch of my romance friends are doing a takeover for romance in our chaotic, crazy world pandemic times. We figured we would give you guys something fun and happily ever aftered to uplift your spirits. So we are going to be taking over April the 3rd through the 6th, which is next weekend. And here is our hashtag right here. So make sure that you are following us on all social media platforms, and all of us that are participating also located in the description box down below, so you can go check out some new channels. But I figured I would give you guys some recommendations for all of the categories and subcategories or subgenres that we're going to be talking about. So the first genre that we're going to be talking about is paranormal, and for those, it could be so many different things, but the subgenres that we're going to be talking about right now, I'm going to give you recommendations for, is the first one is Shifter, and I suggest you guys go check out Lost Girl by D. Garcia. This is the second book in the Rosewood Realm series, and it's so much fun. So much fun. You got werewolves, and it's also sort of a fairy tale retelling. It's just a lot of fun. It does have a couple dark themes to it and things like that. So there's a couple more things that this book could definitely go for, but definitely suggest that for Shifters. For vampires, I suggest you guys check out Blood Type series by K.A. Lindy. This was a epic, very different sort of vampire story for me, and it definitely caught me off guard. It's post-apocalyptic, where vampires and humans are sort of living together, but vampires are at the top of the food chain, and there's blood banks, and you pretty much, as a human, a non-vampire type person, you have to sort of pay your way and to be acknowledged. So yeah, very good series. I really enjoyed it. For witches, I think you guys should go check out Imprisoned by K.L. Dawn. This is a fairy tale retelling. It's shorter, and it definitely has a play on the Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty fairy tale, so it could definitely fall into a different category as well, but this has a modern take on that. There are some content warnings for human trafficking, because that is the modern sort of twist that is taken in this story, and but I really enjoyed it. There is some magical elements that go along with it, being that it's Maleficent field sort of thing. For urban fantasy, I think you guys should go check out the Life of Anna series by Marissa Honeycutt. I have been hyping the series for a long time. It is super dark, but I didn't feel the paranormal aspect of it until like book 4, I think it was, out of the 5 books, but there is a paranormal aspect to it. For mythological and fairy tale retelling, I think you guys should go check out Legend by M.R. Leahy. This is a play off of Tarzan and Jane, and I just really loved it. Really loved it. For time travel, I think you guys should go check out The Red by Tiffany Reese, because it deals with some yummy things. Yummy things, yes. For the main genre, for the main genre of science fiction, I think for time travel, you guys should go check out For All the Evers by Deborah Anastasia. This deals with a World War II man and a woman that works in a hotel. It has some elements that are very magical and interesting, and it's about love. It's about love, yes. For aliens, I think you guys should check out the Ice Planet Barbarian series by Ruby Dixon. In some ways, I think you could skip book 1, but at the same time, I think you need book 1 to sort of set up the rest of the series. If you do end up reading book 1, I would definitely suggest that you skip over part 1 of the book, and just bypass it, because Ruby Dixon, I think, was gonna try and do a dark series, and that first part just didn't work whatsoever. But I'm glad that I listened to my book friends when they said the series takes a different turn and does different things, that I listened to them and went ahead and continued, because I'm completely addicted to this series now. For futuristic and dystopian, I think you guys should go check out Fire, Blood, Dragon series by Ruby Dixon. It's about dragons and how the United States and the world had a rift open in the sky, and all of a sudden we now have dragons that come, and they have to come find their mates. So good. So very good. For contemporary genre, subgenre of craziness, for contemporary category, for rom-com / chick lit, I think you guys should go check out Boss Man Bridegroom by Meghan Quinn. Such a fun book. You have like so much witty banter and fun and funny times, some sexy times, and I just really enjoyed this book. For sports romance, I think you guys should go check out the Harris Brothers series by Amy Dawes. I love this series. I just finished this series and all of its spin-off books, and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So happy that I have copies of it in physical form as well as audiobook form, so I can go listen to it whenever I want. And yes. For Western, I think you guys should check out Tempest by Beverly Jenkins. This is a Black author talking about Black love in the late 1800s, and it is so eye-opening. It has a love story, but also has some historical accurate moments that will rock your world and give you some education as well. For erotic dark suspense, I think you guys should go check out The Assistant by Marnie Mann. I'm still mind-boggled by this book, but it was so very good. For LGBTQA+, I think you guys should go check out Heart and Soul by Erin Kinsella. If you are one of those people that loves K-pop, that loves the Korean culture, and is looking for a queer romance, go check this one out. Love it oh so much. It was so good. I got to arc read it, and I really, really enjoyed it. It just took me back to my time when I was in South Korea and made me happy. For historical, I couldn't actually find anything for medieval, surprisingly, so I will be checking out everyone else's videos. If they have anything for medieval, I might try and dabble into some medieval. But for Regency, I think you guys should go check out Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I definitely think that you should check out the audiobook. The audiobook narrator is phenomenal. Amazing. The books are super long, but if you have watched the series, you will probably enjoy the books just as much as you enjoy the series. For Victorian, I think you guys should check out How to Love a Duke in 10 Days by Kerrigan Bryn. And I think you should check this out because it's fun and it's set in that time frame. I really enjoyed it. For Civil War, I think you guys should check out Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. It is just outside of the Civil War era. However, it definitely deals with freed slaves and Black love, and once again gives you a little bit of history of Black love set in New Orleans and in a time after slaves were just freed. So yes, little education with a lot of love and so much goodness. And finally, for LGBTQ+, I think I say that different like every time, but I think you guys should check out The Headmaster. And The Headmaster actually falls into quite a few other categories as well. that I've already like named. But by Tiffany Reese, if I hadn't said that. But it was such a lovely surprise. Definitely check it out in audiobook if you can. It is part of the Audible Escape program. So if you have that, then check that out. Also, just a reminder for our challenges for this while you're reading any of those books or any of the other books that somebody else suggests, but read outside if you can do it safely. Sit in your car, sit on your patio, sit in your backyard. Do something outside while you're reading, but practice it safely. Social distance, 6 feet, people. And read outside of your romance comfort zone. There's a huge list that I just gave you that if you haven't read any of those books or within those genres or subgenres that I've just named off, feel free to check one out, please. Next challenge is to post a picture of how you read, either in your comfy chair, outside, but how do you read? Let's see those pictures and make sure you use the hashtag. And the last challenge is to post a picture of your favorite treat, either your drink or your, a snack. Couldn't get that out. Post it while you're reading and, let's see how all of our favorite treats. We might have something in common. So, down in the description box are all of our participants, all of our co-hosts, things like that, people that are going to be buddy reading and social distancing this weekend, which once again is April the 3rd through the 6th, next weekend. So go check out those videos, go check out those creators. If you were looking for more romance creators and content, down there, description box. Yes, most definitely. This time I won't be leaving all of the books that I listed above or in this video down there. Well, I don't know. I might. It depends on the character count, if I can fit all of the co-hosts as well as their channels as well as the books in there. We will see. But check the description box regardless. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. There's also a recommendation video form or recommendation book form down in the description box now as well. All you need to know is, or all I need to know, is the book title, the book author's name, and the genre in which you would place it, as well as leaving me your name so that I can shout you out, or however you want to be called, when or if I read your recommended book. Is that a word? I think it is. Okay. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later.